We are about to head back here into my bedroom so I can show you the makeover that I've been working on for about a year. It started a year ago, and it's not that it's so drastic that it took a year. It's just I didn't know what I was doing with all of my room. So it's taken a little while to get it to the point that it is now. So I'm very excited to share with you what I've done so far. I still have a few more DIY projects I want to do in here, so there will be a part 2 to this video, but I want to share with you what I've gotten done so far and a few of the DIYs that I've done along the way. So let's head into my bedroom and let's see what I've done. One more thing I almost forgot before we go in. This is my first sponsored video. I am so excited to be able to say that. So this video was sponsored by Tailored Canvases, and later on in the video, I will be showing you what Tailored Canvases is all about. A big thank you to Tailored Canvases for sponsoring this video. I'm so excited for this opportunity, so stay tuned for that. So of course we have to start with the before photos. Ugh, I can't even stand to look at them. This is an overview of the whole room as you walk in the bedroom door. I can't believe I kept this room like this for so long, even though I hated it. It definitely did not feel like a relaxing place to be, but all that has definitely changed. This little nook was one of the challenges that took a while to figure out what to use this space for. I've always thought of it as wasted space and probably would never have designed this bedroom with that nook if I had the choice. Oh, and meet Marley. She is one of the things I had to consider, especially when picking out new bedding because, well, you'll see. There it is. I know some of you are cringing right now, but yes, she gets on our bed. She's just so sweet and a 60-pound snuggler that we can't say no to. And she just loves to do this circle thing to get comfy on our pillows that I've never understood why dogs do that. If anyone knows the reason they do this, let me know in the comments below. But she just couldn't get comfy this day, so I guess the pillows weren't fluffy enough for her, so she eventually got down and just laid on the floor. The first thing I needed to do was just clean and clear out things that were no longer going to be in my bedroom. So even though I didn't know what I was going to do with this little alcove, I knew it wasn't going to remain a workout area that never got used. So I started there by clearing everything out. I just needed to start with a clean slate so I could get a fresh idea of what I wanted to do with the space because I really had no clear plan when I was starting this makeover. And speaking of a clean slate, I did a deep cleaning as I went too. Anyone else just love those fresh vacuum lines? Come on, I know you do. It felt so good to be giving everything a deep clean. I tackled the baseboards and blinds once I took those hideously ugly curtains down. What was I ever thinking with those? I hated those from the moment I got them because they were never long enough for my windows. They were so heavy and dark and just made the room so much darker. So here it is, all nice and clean. I still had no idea exactly what I would use this space for, so I just arranged the furniture I had here neatly for the time being until I figured out the rest. It already looked much better to me, but as you'll see, this will be changing, so stay tuned to see what eventually becomes of this space. It's now my favorite space in the house. The first new room decor I wanted to start with was finding new bedding, since that would determine the color scheme for the whole space. Since my furniture is so dark and new furniture is not in the budget, I really wanted to lighten and brighten up the room and try and create a soft romantic feel. The thing I hated about my old bedding was that it was just a very flat quilt. I wanted the bed to look fluffy and soft and inviting, so I knew I wanted to get a thick duvet or comforter to achieve this look. I found this simple gray duvet cover that had some texture to it, so I thought it would be perfect. It will allow me to easily change up colors by adding blankets and throw pillows if I ever want to change up the look for cheap, which is always my goal. But for now, I wanted to keep everything very soft and neutral, so I opted for various textures in different shades of gray. I used pillow forms I had from our sectional couch that had been shoved in a closet for years because they were so ugly, but I couldn't get myself to get rid of them. They're also very hard and not very squishy, so that makes them perfect for maintaining their shape as these accent pillows on the bed. I found both the soft fur pillow covers and the scraggly gray pillow cover from IKEA. I bought both the duvet and the duvet cover on Amazon, so I'll put the links in the description box for those for you down below. I love my bed now. The new bedding alone really lightened and brightened the room just with that change. Well, and also taking down those dark, ugly curtains. Now, about those curtains, let me show you one of the easiest DIYs to make your own curtains out of drop cloths. Yes, you heard me, drop cloths. No sewing required because if you've followed me for a while, you know I'm allergic to sewing. I wanted very simple, light, and neutral curtains, but I couldn't find any actual curtains I liked. But then, after seeing a lot of people making drop cloth curtains, thanks to YouTube, I decided this was just what I wanted. They're so easy and affordable too. You need one drop cloth for each panel you want to make. They come in different sizes, but I was able to use the 6 by 9 foot size for my windows. Each drop cloth was around $16 at Lowe's. And you'll need some of these curtain rings to hang your curtains. Just depends on how many curtains you're hanging, but I use 7 for each panel. All you have to do is lay the drop cloth on the floor and fold over the top however far you need to get the desired curtain length. You probably want to hold the drop cloth up to your window first and see about how far you need to fold it over. I wanted mine touching the floor. And not that you can see this when they're hanging, but I made sure the more finished seam was facing front when I folded it over. Then just space out your curtain rings and hook them on the drop cloth. Then hang your new DIY curtains on your curtain rod. That's it. How simple was that? And now you have some nice neutral curtains that didn't break the bank. I did have to steam iron them a bit once they were hanging, so you may want to do that just to give them a more polished look. These curtains are exactly what I was looking for. I love how they're very light and neutral, giving the room a more open and airy feel than the dark, heavy curtains I had before. And these are the right length now too. Now, a couple of warnings before you get started. 1, the canvas material is very stinky when you take it out of the package, so you're going to want to wash them first. And second, not all drop cloths are created equally. I had one pack that ended up being considerably shorter than the other one, so I had to get another one, otherwise I was going to have mismatched curtains. And third, some of them were pieced together and had odd seams in weird places. I mean, these are made for catching paint splatter, so I guess they just pieced together scraps of canvas. But I was able to disguise that by placing the weird pieced together curtain behind my dresser so you can't see the odd seam. So, moral of the story, check your canvases before you wash them to make sure they're going to work for you. Now let's talk about how I spruced up these nightstands. The first thing I needed was a bigger lamp. I had these tiny little lamps that just weren't proportional for the room, and there was just a bunch of stuff scattered on my nightstand. I found this set of 2 lamps on Amazon, and I loved the glass ball look. There's a little silver shimmer on the lampshades, which is hard to pick up on camera, but it's a nice subtle touch that gives them an elegant feel. They have a USB port for easy charging of your devices, which was an added feature I love. To help contain the things I have on my nightstand instead of them randomly scattered all over, I embellished this silver tray from Dollar Tree. I think these trays are really nice quality. They're very sturdy and they look great on their own, but I wanted to add some little legs to them just to make them a little unique. All I did was paint some wood beads that I had. I painted them silver with a paint pen I already had. I'm sure spray painting them would have been a lot quicker, but I was using what I already had because I love projects that I don't have to buy anything for. I've also had these trays for a while now too, so I was using up some of my craft stash. Then I used a combination of E6000 and hot glue to attach them as the legs on the tray. Done! How easy was that? Digging into my Dollar Tree craft stash again, I found all the supplies I had collected to make a topiary with, but I just hadn't made it yet. So I thought that would be the perfect way to add some florals to my room. I used these pretty silver votive candle holders, a foam ball, and Dollar Tree florals in various shades of pink. I started by removing the flowers from the stems. You're left with a little green tip that will be poked into the foam ball. It was a little difficult to poke the hole with just the flower tip, so I used a skewer to poke the hole and then push the flower into the hole. I didn't need to use any glue to place the flowers. They're just stuck in there. I just randomly placed the flowers all around the ball. After I had gone around one side of the ball, I glued the ball and the candle holder together using E6000 and hot glue again to ensure a good hold. Then I just kept adding flowers until the entire ball was covered. Now, I could have stopped there, but I decided I wanted to try to add some of the green leaves in there. So I cut apart the green leaves and randomly stuck a few in between the flowers. I wasn't sure I was going to leave it like that, but I decided I liked it like that, and so it stayed that way. Again, none of the flowers or leaves are glued and it stays together just fine. I used up all of my flowers though, so I didn't make one for my husband's nightstand. I'm not sure he would have wanted roses there anyway. I may add a greenery topiary there sometime in the future, but as of now I haven't. Now I just had to style everything on the nightstand, and I just have to share something about a very special jewelry box that I have. I got my craftiness from both my parents. This jewelry box was handmade and designed by my dad from the logs of a huge old oak tree that was in front of my childhood home. It was diseased and had to be cut down, which was so sad for all of us. He designed a unique jewelry box for myself and each of my 4 siblings. On the bottom, he left a note that says, "This jewelry box was made for Stephanie Lee by Dad, April 2015. The wood is from a branch of the old oak tree at," and then our address, "You played under this tree as a kid." So this jewelry box is super special and makes me think of my dad every single day. Now on to what we did with that little nook area. I never understood why in the world this was ever designed to be here. I always thought of it as just wasted space. Well, I think my husband came up with the perfect idea for it, and I can't imagine it for anything else now. I'm a night owl and my husband is not. He has always hated me watching TV in bed because it keeps him up. So he suggested we move the TV off of our dresser and into this nook area. So we've made it into a little TV sitting room. It's perfect. This is my son putting together the TV stand we purchased from Wayfair. I was thrilled when he volunteered to put this together for me. It's so awesome having him growing up so much that he can help with projects like this. It even has an electric fireplace that really works in heating that little space up. We both spend so much time in this little nook area. Like every night after dinner we come and we just sit and hang out and watch TV, and it's our own little private space. It is awesome. We bought a relatively inexpensive love seat from Big Lots, and that hammock chair is from Amazon. I think it was only like 40 bucks. Occasionally one of the boys will come and watch something with us, and they love sitting and swinging like crazy in that hammock chair. It's actually pretty comfy. And we moved the ottoman from in front of our bed over here in front of the couch so we had something to rest our feet on. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video is sponsored by Tailored Canvases. I was really excited to be asked by them to feature their products in a video of mine. And it just so happened that being that this video has taken me over a year to produce, it came at just the right time. So when I moved the TV off of this dresser here over into the nook, it left this really big bare space. I've decorated the dresser with a couple vases and a few things over here, but this area is just like, you can tell, I think that a TV used to be there and something needs to be there. So I knew I wanted some sort of artwork, and of course I was like, well, I'll just make something. But this area is just a little bit larger than the signs that I usually make. So when Tailored Canvases asked me to feature their products, I realized that was the perfect thing to go in this spot. So in this box is the canvas that I picked. What they do is they create custom canvases. You can personalize them to fit your home. You can have your name on it, an established year on it, all sorts of things. I believe you can even change colors of things. And so I searched and searched the website. I will tell you the hardest part of ordering from Tailored Canvases is choosing which sign you want to order. They also have a variety of different sizes. So I actually ordered, I can't remember the size that I ordered, but it's pretty large to go in this spot. I want to say it might be 10, but no, it's not 10 by 20. That's not that big. I don't know. I'll put a link in the description box. I'm showing you the exact canvas and the exact size that I ordered. But I haven't even opened it. I've had it for a couple days, been staring at this box and so excited to open it. But I wanted to open it with you. So let me stop rambling and let me just open this box and show you what I got to fit in this spot. Okay, before I even look at the front, I want to say I'm impressed with the back side of this because it's got this nice clean finish to the back with it's like a black, looks like a, you know, thick cardboard to protect the back. It has the hanger pieces already on it. It even gives them on both sides. Now this is going to be hung horizontally, but it also puts them here on the short side. So very nice, clean looking back. Now let's flip it around and see what's on this beautiful canvas. There, oh my gosh, I love it. So this one I did not do any extra personalization to, but this is a line from mine and my husband's wedding song. And so when I saw this on their website, I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. That's perfect for our bedroom since it was from our wedding. So who knows what song this is from? Put it in the comments below if you know the song and the artist who sings this song, one of my favorite songs ever. But this was our wedding song. So I am going to hang it right here. And oh my gosh, that's gonna look gorgeous and perfect. I love it, love it, love it. I got absolutely the right size for this space. I cannot wait. My husband's gonna love that I'm gonna ask him to hang this today. He loves hanging things for me. But yes, oh my gosh, the quality is awesome. It's like really sturdy. You know, it's not like a canvas that you're gonna like, I don't know, poke a hole in or something. It's very firm and sturdy. The print is amazing. I love it. I love it, love it. So Tailored Canvases, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. And I love my canvas. I cannot wait. This is going to be a perfect addition to my room, just what I needed. And if you're interested in checking out Tailored Canvases and getting a canvas of your own for your home, if you check the description box below, I will leave a special link where Tailored Canvases is going to provide you with 15% off of your own canvas. So go look at their website and start shopping because it's going to take you a while to figure out just which sign you want. And I think I can see a few more of their signs for other areas of my house coming soon. So thank you, thank you. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed my bedroom makeover. If you liked it, please hit that like button to help out with all that YouTube algorithm stuff. It really does make a difference. There will be a part 2 coming soon because I have 2 more DIYs I'm planning to do for the room that I'll be sharing with you once I complete them. So if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you get notified when I upload a new video so you don't miss it. And I've put links to everything I can in the description box below, along with the discount code for Tailored Canvases. Go check them out. They're really awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you later. What are you doing? Are you in Mama's pillows? Are you so comfy? That's not why I made the bed. You're too cute. I can't make you get out of my comfy pillows.